love the Eagles as much as we do, then hit that subscribe button and stick with us at Eagles Nest News for all the drama, updates, and hype all season long. The rumors started quietly, almost as a whisper in league circles, but it grew louder with every passing hour until it became impossible to ignore. Kendrick Bourne saying yes to the Eagles is being talked about as one of those moves that feels bigger than it looks on paper. The kind of decision that can quietly reshape an offense and shift the emotional balance of a locker room. Sources close to the situation suggest that the agreement came together with surprising smoothness, as if both sides have been circling each other for a long time, waiting for the right moment to finally commit. From the Eagles' perspective, this is not just about adding another wide receiver to the depth chart, but about bringing in a proven voice, a competitor with playoff scars and moments of redemption etched into his career. Bourne, known for his energy and confidence, reportedly felt an immediate connection with the vision presented to him, a vision centered on opportunity, trust, and a chance to redefine his role on a contender. This is why the word around the league is that the contract is being described as big, not only in financial terms, but in meaning. It represents belief, both from the organization and from the player himself, that this partnership could unlock something special. And when belief aligns with ambition, the NFL usually pays attention. Inside the Eagles building, the buzz is said to be unmistakable. Coaches and players alike are rumored to be excited about what Kendrick Bourne brings beyond the stat sheet, because his reputation as a relentless worker, an emotional spark plug precedes him. The Eagles have long valued receivers who are willing to do the dirty work, who block with aggression, who celebrate teammates' success as loudly as their own, and Bourne fits that mold perfectly. The speculation suggests that the coaching staff sees him as a versatile chess piece, someone who can line up outside, slide into the slot, and adapt on the fly depending on matchups. More importantly, they reportedly see him as someone who thrives when expectations are high, when the pressure is real, and when every snap matters. This contract, described by insiders as generous and respectful, send a message to the locker room that the organization is serious about surrounding its core with experienced competitors. Bourne's decision to say yes is being framed as a mutual commitment to winning culture. He is not coming in as a silent role player, but as someone expected to contribute immediately, lead by example, and push younger receivers to elevate their game. The kind of impact cannot always be measured, but it is often felt. From Kendrick Bourne's point of view, this rumored agreement with the Eagles represents a chance at reinvention without starting from scratch. He is not being asked to prove that he belongs in the league, but rather to show how much more he can be when placed in the right environment. People close to him suggest that he was drawn to the Eagles' competitive edge, the passion of the fan base, and the sense that every game carries weight. The contract, which is being described as substantial and affirming, is said to reflect his value as both a receiver and a leader. Bourne has always been a player who feeds off energy, and the idea of playing in a city that lives and breathes football reportedly resonated deeply with him. There is also talk that he sees this move as a chance to leave a lasting mark, not just as a complimentary option, but as someone who can be counted on in critical moments. Saying yes to the Eagles, in this context, is not just a business decision. It is a statement of confidence, a belief that his best football may still be ahead of him. And when a player feels truly wanted, the results often follow. The structure of a rumored contract is being discussed in hushed tones, with league observers suggesting that it reflects trust on both sides. The Eagles are said to have offered terms that show commitment while maintaining flexibility, a balance that signals long-term interest without recklessness. For Bourne, accepting this deal reportedly meant choosing stability and opportunity over uncertainty. The idea is that he will have the chance to grow within a system that values timing, precision, and toughness. Insiders speculate that the Eagles envision him as someone who can be relied upon on crucial downs, someone who understands spacing and is willing to take hits over the middle to move the chains. This kind of role does not always grab headlines, but it wins games. The size of the contract, often referred to as big by those in the know, reinforces the belief that the Eagles expect real production, not just veteran presence. It is also said that Bourne appreciated the transparency of the negotiations, the honesty about expectations, and the sense that this was a partnership rather than a short-term experiment. In a league where trust can be fleeting, that matters. Around the league, the reaction to this rumored signing has been one of intrigue rather than shock. Many see it as a smart, calculated move by the Eagles, one that adds depth and reliability without disrupting the core. KENDRICK Bourne is widely respected among players, known for his professionalism and his ability to stay ready regardless of role. The speculation suggests that opposing defenses will now have another variable to account for, another receiver who can exploit mismatches and punish lapses in coverage. The Eagles' offense, already considered dynamic, could gain an extra layer of unpredictability with Bourne in the mix. Analysts are quietly noting that his skill set complements what is already there, rather than overlapping too much. This is the kind of addition that makes an offense harder to defend over the course of a full game, because it spreads responsibility and keeps defenders guessing. The big contract is seen as a vote of confidence, a signal that the Eagles believe Bourne can thrive in their system. And when teams invest like that, they usually have a plan in mind. The fan reaction, at least according to early chatter, is expected to be passionate and intense. Eagles supporters are known for embracing players who play with heart, who show emotion, and who are willing to fight for every yard. KENDRICK Bourne's personality and playing style seem tailor-made for that environment. The rumor mill suggests that once he steps onto the field wearing Eagles colors, he will quickly feel the weight of expectations and the surge of support that comes with it. This contract, being described as significant, sets the stage for a new chapter in his career, one filled with opportunity and scrutiny. Fans will want to see effort, consistency, and clutch moments, and Bourne has a reputation for rising to those demands. The speculation around this move paints it as more than just another signing. It is being framed as a cultural fit, a union of attitude and ambition. And in a city that values toughness as much as talent, that matters more than any stat line. As the second part of this rumor unfolds, the focus shifts from the agreement itself to what it could mean on the field and beyond. The Eagles are rumored to view KENDRICK Bourne as a bridge between experience and hunger, someone who understands the grind of a long season and the urgency of every snap. His presence in the receiver room is expected to create healthy competition, pushing everyone to sharpen their routes, improve their conditioning, and stay mentally locked in. Coaches reportedly believe that Bourne's energy will be contagious, lifting the intensity of practices and setting a tone that carries into games. This is where the value of a big contract truly shows, not just in catches or yards, but in influence. Bourne is known for his vocal nature, for encouraging teammates and holding himself accountable. The Eagles, according to speculation, see this as an asset, especially during moments when adversity strikes. In a league defined by momentum swings, having players who can steady the ship is invaluable. This signing is being whispered about as one that could quietly pay dividends in moments that do not always make highlight reels. There is also speculation about how KENDRICK Bourne fits into the broader offensive vision of the Eagles. The coaching staff is rumored to appreciate his versatility and football intelligence, qualities that allow him to adapt quickly to different game plans. He is seen as someone who can read defenses, adjust routes on the fly, and find soft spots in coverage. This kind of awareness is critical in high-pressure situations, and it is part of what makes his contract feel justified to those in the know. The Eagles are said to believe that Bourne's best contributions may come when plays break down, when improvisation and chemistry take over. His ability to stay engaged and present himself as a reliable target could become a quiet weapon. The rumor suggests that this was a key selling point during negotiations, a mutual understanding of how he would be used and valued. When players know exactly why a team wants them, it often leads to confidence and clarity. And confidence in the NFL can be transformative. From a personal standpoint, this rumored deal is being framed as a moment of validation for KENDRICK Bourne. Throughout his career, he has often been viewed as a complementary piece rather than a centerpiece. Saying yes to a big contract with the Eagles challenges that narrative. It suggests that the organization sees him as more than just depth, more than just insurance. It sees him as someone who can be trusted in meaningful moments. Those close to Bourne reportedly believe that this belief will fuel him, pushing him to elevate his preparation and performance. There is talk that he feels re-energized by the opportunity, motivated to prove that he could be a difference maker on a team with serious aspirations. This kind of internal drive, paired with external support, can unlock new levels of play. The Eagles, by investing in him, are essentially betting on that outcome. And Bourne, by accepting, is betting on himself. The financial aspect of the rumored contract continues to be a topic of fascination. While exact figures are not being publicly dissected here, the consensus is that the deal reflects respect and commitment. It is described as the kind of agreement that makes a player feel valued, secure, and motivated. For the Eagles, committing those resources to Kendrick Bourne suggests confidence in his durability, professionalism, and fit within the system. It also sends a message to the rest of the roster that contributions at every level are recognized and rewarded. This can have a powerful effect on team morale. Players notice when the front office backs its words with action. The rumor mill paints this as a strategic investment rather than a flashy gamble, one designed to strengthen the foundation rather than steal headlines. In a league where balance often wins, that approach is respected. Looking ahead, the speculation around Kendrick Bourne and the Eagles is only expected to grow louder. Every practice rep, every preseason moment, every glimpse of chemistry will be scrutinized through the lens of this big contract. Fans and analysts alike will be eager to see how he integrates, how he responds to the pressure, and how his presence influences the offense. The Eagles, according to insiders, are comfortable with that attention because they believe in the process that led to this decision. Bourne saying yes is being framed as the start of something, not the end of negotiations, but the beginning of a shared journey. In the NFL, rumors often fade quickly, but some linger because they feel right. This one, at least for now, has that feeling. It is a story of mutual belief, calculated risk, and the hope that when opportunity meets preparation, something memorable can happen. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our Philadelphia Eagles. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. The ongoing speculation suggests that Kendrick Bourne's arrival could also influence how the Eagles approach situational football, an area where small details often separate good teams from great ones. Bourne is widely believed to be a receiver who understands leverage, timing, and the mental chess match that unfolds before the snap. Rumors circulating among insiders indicate that the coaching staff values his ability to stay composed in chaotic moments, when plays break down and instincts take over. This is where his experience becomes invaluable, especially in critical third-down scenarios and late-game drives where trust between quarterback and receiver is essential. The Eagles are said to believe that Bourne's communication skills and awareness can help simplify reads and provide a reliable option when defenses disguise coverage. This is not about spectacular one-handed catches every week, but about consistency and dependability. The big contract attached to his name reinforces the idea that the organization expects him to be a calming presence when the game speeds up. In a league defined by pressure, players who can slow things down mentally often become the glue that holds an offense together. This is why the rumor paints Bourne not just as another weapon, but as a stabilizer who can quietly elevate those around him. Another layer of speculation centers on the leadership dynamic Kendrick Bourne could bring to the Eagles' locker room. He is often described as vocal, authentic, and unafraid to challenge himself or his teammates when standards slip. According to whispers from those familiar with his personality, Bourne thrives in environments where accountability is shared and expectations are clearly defined. The Eagles, known for valuing toughness and resilience, are rumored to see this as a natural match. His presence could help bridge gaps between veterans and younger players, fostering a sense of unity built on effort and preparation. The contract being labeled as big is also symbolic, suggesting that leadership is being compensated just as much as production. Bourne saying yes to this deal reportedly came with an understanding that his voice would matter, that he would be encouraged to lead rather than blend into the background. This kind of trust can empower a player to take ownership of his role and responsibilities. In the long grind of a season, those voices often become crucial during moments of fatigue or frustration. The rumor frames Bourne as someone who could help maintain focus when distractions arise, reinforcing a culture built on purpose and belief. As the narrative continues to develop, many around the league are watching to see how this rumored partnership evolves over time. There is a sense that KENDRICK Bourne joining the Eagles on a big contract represents more than a short-term move, but a statement about direction and intent. The Eagles appear to be betting on chemistry, character, and competitive fire just as much as raw talent. Bourne, in turn, is betting that this environment will allow him to maximize his impact and redefine how he is perceived. The speculation suggests that both sides see this as a chance to grow together, to build something that extends beyond individual success. Fans are already imagining how his energy might resonate in key moments, how his presence could tilt momentum or spark belief when it is needed most. In the end, rumors like this endure because they tap into something deeper than transactions. They speak to identity, ambition, and timing. KENDRICK Bourne saying yes to the Eagles, under the weight of a significant contract, feels like one of those moments where paths align. Whether it becomes legendary or simply solid, it is already being talked about as a move filled with intention, confidence, and the promise of something more. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Philadelphia Eagles, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.